Now, before we go any further, I must play you this because I've been waiting to do this for the last couple of hours, and I thought this was the moment that you will want to see. Let's have a look.
You were late. That he kept texting when he was late. He's like, I'm in traffic. I'm so sorry. I'm in traffic. I'm so sorry.
I was panicking. I was freaking out. I started sweating.
Again, I didn't know him, so I was like, oh, is this what he does? Got it. Like, this I'm not doing. I'm not going to sit...
What was that supposed to mean?
Like one of the guys who's so much of an ego that you're not going to... that any girl would sit around and wait for a half hour for you. And I was just not interested in that.
And then when I walked in,
He was
hot,
just so
sweaty,
sweet.
red ball of mash, she like, oh, that's not... No, that's not what you...
That's not what you are. You genuinely were like so embarrassed and late.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Yeah. Luckily, she remembered just. Luckily, she remembered just at the last minute before he got there, and she was about to leave. That he is actually an heir to the throne of Great Britain, and maybe I can make a bucket load of money off him.
Yes, but it looks as if she won't be making as much money as she'd hoped.
No,
she's been dumped by Spotify. Her podcast series, strangely called Archetypes. I'm not sure she ever quite understood what archetypes mean.
No.
About empowering women or something dreary like that, and basically isn't making any money. Spotify, who are experiencing financial difficulties, they're laying off staff right now, saying it's difficult to monetize many podcasts. They're also saying, well, we had a $20 million deal with you and Harry, and you didn't deliver enough, so we're not paying you that. So call me cynical, but when they announced a couple of weeks ago, we're not going to be talking to you anymore, we've said all we have to say, I think they must have already known that Spotify was about to dump them.
Yeah,
so,
well, I think that's exactly what happened. I mean, same thing will go down in Netflix. I mean, because for these two to come out and go, no, do you know what, we haven't really got anything else to say. Oh, really? You know, that's a coincidence. Isn't it funny that Spotify 2 weeks later say, actually, we're not going to renew the first series?
Yes, it's Harry and Meghan realising or learning that when you sign a contract for $20 million, you actually have to do something to justify that payment, that money. And Spotify, I'm sure they'll pay them something. She did produce this one series. They don't want to do any more, but they are saying, you two just did not do enough to warrant us paying you the full $20 million. So a bad day for Meghan and Harry. What a shame.